What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new series I'm going to be doing on FIFA 18. The new series that I've come up with is Squad Battles to Glory, sort of like Nepenthes, his Draft to Glory, and I know a few other YouTubers do Draft to Glories where they just do drafts and make profit from that and see how many coins they can have. But instead, I'm doing it around the new feature in FIFA Ultimate Team called Squad Battles, and hopefully I can make as much money as possible. So the concept of the series is each day I'll upload a video of the last, or like 2 days ago's batch of games. So that, like, say I upload on Friday, hopefully there'll be Wednesdays. Hopefully there'll be Wednesday's batch of 4 games, but on a Wednesday you'll get 5 games because of the featured squad. I don't know if I'll be able to play all the games on the weekend. Seems as I do have to play the games on my main account as well. They'll take privilege, and I'm gonna have a new team every day. So today we've gone for the team you saw at the start. It was a hybrid between like Southampton players and like a Zenit sort of team, or like Russian League players. Because last year, if you remember, I did do a player review around Lamina that actually got over 1,100 views. So I'd just like to thank you for that. So I decided to try him out on this FIFA. Not as good as last year, but still kind of enjoyed him. Yeah, so a new team every day, a new episode every day, and we're going to see how much money we can make. There'll be, on Wednesday, not only will it be the featured squad episode, it will also be the rewards from the last week. So hopefully we'll be able to make more and more coins each week, and yeah, we're hoping to make as much money as possible. So the idea is, you know, just to make money from the packs, from the rewards. I believe there's no monthly rewards at the minute from squad battles, unlike Foot Champions. Hopefully they do implement something like that. However, I don't know how it would work, whether there'd be the same colour card as Foot Champions, I don't know. But hopefully that is introduced. I'll talk you through the team that I've made for this episode now. So we went with Vorm in goal. I played against him in squad battles and he was absolutely insane, so I decided to try him out because he fit with the team. I mean, I originally built it around this Lamina, so Wesley Hook in centre back gets a strong link to Michel Vorm, so I thought that was a perfect opportunity to try out Michel. Gabbiadini up front. Honestly, didn't like him too much. I feel like with my strikers I need either him to be really strong or really quick. I don't like players that are kind of in between. They don't suit me. So players like him and Batshuayi, they're just not my type. I prefer like a Marcus Rashford or a Christian Benteke, them sort of players that are either really quick or really strong. Left wing I went with Buffal. I'm a bit of a skiller, not much of a skiller. I know the odd trick or two. So I rather enjoyed him. He was probably the most impressive player on the team. Rigoni, I'd heard good things about him from Matt HD Gamer, so I decided to try him out because I had Christian Naboa untradeable in the club. You may be thinking, where have you got the coins from this team from? Basically, I started up the account and did the starter packs and packed Parolo was the best player probably, but this team was only 7k, so it wasn't an amazing starter pack that I received, but still enough to build a team like this. Central midfield I had Lamina, of course, not as good as last year, but still quite impressive. Did score an absolute worldie that you'll see in tomorrow's episode, so look forward to that. The other centre mid, Naboa, didn't really notice him too much. He was like an unsung hero in the team, but not really a hero. An unsung decent player, basically. CDM we had Crane Vitter. I thought he was actually quite good at breaking up the play. Did his job well on the team. Nothing special, but you know, he did did provide some counter-attacking opportunities for us after breaking up the AI's attack. Left back had Bertrand. I'd already tried him and I liked him, so that's why I bought him. Pretty good for 1.5k. I think he's going for now on PlayStation. Don't know about Xbox. He's like an all-round left back. He's got decent pace, decent strength, and of course good dribbling, and decent defender as well. So I really like using him. Right back, I had Smolnikov. He was great up and down the flank. One of the more impressive players in the team. He did lack a bit defensively. However, going forward, he was brilliant. Offered that extra option down the right hand side because of his pace. As you can see here, Dele Alli goes through. Good keeping from Michel Vorm. Centre backs had Wesley Hurt. Not good enough for me in this game. He started off well in the first few games of squad battles, but not good enough for me. The other centre back was, who was it? Oh, it's Mamana. He wasn't good enough either. He was quick and he was his pace was useful against the opponents. Some of the opponents I had in squad battles. However, he wasn't good enough. As you'll see, he just didn't win any headers in the box. Just lackluster, really. And of course, Michel Vorm, he was surprising. Well, not surprisingly, because I'd played against him before, but he was a bit of a cheap beast, to be honest. He was very good. So yeah, as you can see the footage here in the back, it was a game against Dele Alli's featured squad. Seems as I've spoken to you about the team in this game. If you want to leave a comment on what I should talk about in tomorrow's episode, I'll take them into consideration, and hopefully I'll pick one of your comments and talk about them in tomorrow's episode, because I'll be using the same team in tomorrow's episode, because it's technically the same day, same batch of 4 games, but I'm just using this episode, this featured squad thing, just to, it's sort of like an episode 0 sort of thing, just to introduce you to the series and my ideas for the series. If you have any suggestions for what I could improve, I'd happily be open to them, and any squads you'd like me to build for a future episode, then leave a link to them or write them out in the comments section. I'll take them into consideration, and maybe I'll use them in an episode coming up. I have already started recording the 3rd episode, so any comments left may not be introduced until the 4th or 5th episode. However, they will still be taken into consideration, because I need to get ahead, because I'm currently quite ill, as you can probably tell by my sniffling and probably a bit of a poor voice. Not poor voice, how can you have a poor voice, but my voice doesn't sound up to normality. So yeah, whilst I'm off school, I'm just trying to get ahead, so comments that you may leave may not be featured in the video. And also any topics you'd like me to talk about, any, you know, discussions, whether it's FIFA, not FIFA, any topics you'd like me to discuss in the video. As you can see, I subbed on Robin just because I really needed a goal in this game against the Destroyers, I believe Dele named his squad. Big fan of Dele myself, because I'm, you know, from the area he grew up. I rather enjoy watching him play for such a big team like Tottenham and even England. So yeah, it's kind of nice seeing him do well. As you see, Ronaldo plays in clean. Great save by Michel Vorm, kept us in this game. It could have been over before half time, or even just after half time, if it weren't for Michel Vorm. And Lamina here with a blocked clearance. Ronaldo back to Dele, blocked. Harry Kane caused me problems all game, to be honest. I don't know, I feel like I could not defend against the 4-2-2. I feel like centre backs weren't effective enough. They had too many attacking options. My defenders couldn't deal with it really. Gabbiadini wasn't offering much up top. Sergio Ramos had him in his back pocket all game. Modric was running the show. Yeah, it was one of the toughest games I've played of squad battles so far, just because of the quality of my team in comparison to theirs. It was quite a tough fixture. And another thing that I'd like to talk to you about is the difficulty. I'm currently playing on professional. I'm not a very good FIFA player, especially this year. I was quite good last year. I would say so myself. But this year I lack something. I lack something defensively, and I lack something going forward. I need to become more clinical. So whilst I'm getting better at this game, I am playing professional. And as you can see here, struggling on professional. So if any of you recommend world class, I will eventually move up to world class. It's just at the minute I'm not good enough, and I'd rather be getting 800 to 1000 points on professional winning, although can't really win, as you'll see here today, rather than 500 on world class. It just seems more beneficial to the series. Seems as, you know, we want to do the best as we can. Yeah, another problem was the lack of subs, because I couldn't really buy any super subs due to having 200 coins left. And another thing I'd like to say was, so in the next episode I played a game against in single player seasons to do a daily objective or a week or a starter objective. I don't know if you guys are okay with that, but I'd rather get the starter objectives than only play squad battles throughout the year, because if it means getting a 7.5k pack at the end of doing the objectives, I'm gonna do it. So tomorrow will probably be a shorter episode, just because I will be editing down the clips, and as you can see there, Ronaldinho buries it past Michel Vorm into the roof of the net. Couldn't do much about that. He brought him on, and he was a great impact sub. And so yeah, tomorrow will probably be a shorter episode, as I will edit down the games. And also, I think I lost the third game I played yesterday. I believe the recording kind of messed up, and I lost the footage for the third game. So I don't think I can recover that, but I will try. So if there is only 3 games in tomorrow's episode, that is why. So I am sorry in advance, because you will miss probably 1 game tomorrow. Oh, that actually might be the game where Lamina scored a worldie. I don't know. Hopefully it isn't. I don't know which game that was that Lamina scored a worldie, but if it is the third game, unfortunately, you might not be able to see it. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But yeah, any other series ideas you'd like to see on the channel? Like, I'm thinking of doing player reviews on the weekend, because I might not be able to play all the squad battles games on the weekend. Just as long as I get to gold 2 on this account, I'll be happy. Don't know where you guys have set your objectives, or even set your objectives for this series, but yeah, what would you like to see on the channel other than Squad Battles of Glory? Just an idea I had. I heard Nepenthes say on one of his streams, I think, or it was one of his videos, he was thinking of doing a Squad Battles of Glory, but to have to play an extra 24 games on top of foot chance, on top of his RTG squad battles, he debuffed it. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try this out, and here you are. you've obviously found it. Yeah, any improvements to the series would be nice, and any, you know, squad suggestions. And also, as you can see, you're watching my game here. Any custom tactics that you feel would work with my game plan, really, or play style, any of those would be recommended, because I've never used custom tactics, and I've been playing FIFA for years. I've just never come around to, you know, working out which ones would be the best for my playstyle. So if you are a FIFA expert and you know which custom tactics fit my playstyle, if you would feel free to recommend them down in the comments. That would be lovely. But as you can see here, we've gone into the final 5 minutes and we are 1-0 down, and Dele Alli's team have just won a corner. Yeah, as you can see here, they just kept recommending me bronze players to sub on, which wasn't really helping, to be honest. I could have done with a gold substitution, but yeah, it was not the least frustrating game in the world. Anyway, it was rather annoying to play against. They went very defensive after they went 1-0 up, which is understandable. You know, you can't be mad. But to be honest, Dele Alli's team should have beaten me 5 or 6-0. Honestly, they had chance after chance after chance. I could not create anything. That should have been a chip through ball, and Robben would have been in. I do like Robben's running animation on this game. It's rather realistic. But as you can see here, we did lose 1-0 to Dele Alli's Destroyers, I believe his team name was. So yeah, not as many points as we'd have liked from that game, to be honest. Only, well, 1.4k is still decent, but however, we had the possibility of getting 1.7k, so, you know, if there's a way I'd want to lose, it was against the featured squad, just because you still got a rather decent amount of points. So bronze 2 is the position going into the next batch of 4 games. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more of this series, drop a like, drop a suggestion in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, go and watch my other videos, and yeah, peace.